See, my thought is that people who classify themselves as white sometimes will come around black people, and knowing that black people want to have a white God, then white people, there's some white people that want to play that role. And it is also a way of manipulating black people in certain kinds of situations. My thought is that people who classify themselves as white, if they would take responsibility for changing, not coming around black people and saying that they want to help do this or help do that or help do the other because they're against racism, that they go and do their work amongst white people.
Right on.
So that really the black people can sit back and relax. Now, black people really can't sit back and relax, but in other words, the people who classify themselves as white, who say they're not racist, and if you were to ask such a person, do they think that the majority of white people are racist or not racist? And they say, well, the majority of white people are not racist. Well, then you have a large group of people that you can work with and stop the white people who are racist.
Mm-hmm.
And that should be where your work is.
Mm-hmm.
You see, but white people coming around black people have to maneuver to put themselves in charge and in control of what those black people are doing. Because it's like, again, whether it's conscious and or subconscious, being in charge and being in control. Like the black people left on their own might say, well, we want to move to the left. A white person comes on the scene, I think you should move to the right.
Mm-hmm.
You see, and so pulling, if the black people need to have white approval, white leadership, then they will move to the right. Well, that may not be what's in the interest of black people. So white people can solve the problem of racism, white supremacy, first of all, whether they are racist, so-called identified, self-identified or not, they have more power than any of the black people. So if they choose to stomp out racism, white supremacy, they can be very effective in doing that. But if you come amongst black people and want to start steering them and directing, then you have, those are like racism, white supremacy goal objectives anyway.